right, so here you guys have it. We'll take a look really quickly to see what we see in the TradeZero here. Of course, you guys see some stocks up here. A little bit of a mixed signal. I see CTAS. Is that kind of earnings? They got that up. That might have been one that I missed there. A little smaller name. Of course, this does like the uniforms and things like that.
Yeah.
Looks like no. I think this might be an analyst rating that got this up. Initiated coverage by UBS is giving this a little bit of a lift there.
We're back into normalized markets, and I've talked about this before too. When you get the VIX down, 14, 15, 16, analyst ratings affect the stocks a lot more. When you have the VIX up at 28 or 30, the market is so driving price that individual ratings don't matter as much. When you come in here, we're normalized markets, ratings move stocks. So you see, like even Dollar General, it's down again. This, it gets another downgrade because it gets downgraded every day, and it's down again on the next downgrade. It's just the kind of market we're in. It's being driven by individual stock stories, and analysts have a lot more influence in that type of market. So you see CTAS, you're like, well, it's a big pop for an analyst rating. Well, this is just the market we're in.
Let's take a look at it. CT all-time high, right? Cintas Corp, we're talking. I don't know. It's that 48,000 shares have traded. Big move, man. 460 to 484. It's breaking out. I just keep an eye on the close. That close 84 and a quarter, and you want to bust through 485.63 if you want to subscribe to the Kenny Glick theory. 485 get you 490. 490 get you 500. That's hard to give you technicals on a stock like this one. It's looking real good.
Lower beta, even though it's $400 stock.
All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Is this the opportunity for shop?
Man.
Shop till you
drop. Know. We've liked this stock, and we even liked it the other day when it was pulling back like 57, 58. We're like,
I actually got hit that day.
Did you buy it?
I got hit that day.
Did you buy it?
That day. It pulled back. Yeah, that was this pop. That was this pop right here, and it just came right back down. Yeah, I got out.
I got out. Yeah, you're too short term like me. We traded, and then we don't hold on long enough.
I wanted it to hold 60. It got above 60, and then it came right back below 60. I was like, yeah, I'm out of this. But now we're recovering 60 again, now towards 61.70s. What do you see on this chart, Joel?
What's the news? What's the news? You got anything on this?
No, I don't think it's news. I think it's just kind of more hanging in here.
It's got to be something. I'm going to go looking. Let me see. Give the technicals on something.
Yeah,
we'll take a look.
You're challenging the high from last week. You're breaking out here, or at least from last week's high, 61.49. If that's not good enough for you, then there's really no two highs in the same area. 62.04, and then things open up to 64.05. I think the best level to give you, high the move here. No, 64.05 would be another target. It's up on 300,000 shares.
They sold something.
They sold something?
Yeah, I don't know the story. It's completed a sale of something. That's the headline. So whether, that's the market mover or if there's something else there, I don't know. But anyways, that's what I'm getting is they sold something.
All right, let's keep going. Let me take a look. Adobe showing up there. That I'll look to see if that can ever pull back. I'm looking for a move back towards 400. This has just been complete takeoff mode. I keep seeing more and more talk of their generative AI that they're
all
using.
Takes, man. The story
beta that's out there. It's not in full service yet. It's still a beta, but I can see how many kind of YouTube videos I see coming out on it. How many people are looking at it. This is why I think it's getting that lift.
340 to 440 basically in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and like 13, 14 days. It's hard to chase these things now. You need a pullback, and it seems like every time you get a little pullback, people are hungry for the AI story. Adobe's got it. There's so many major tech stocks that have it. You've got, obviously other ones making all-time highs. This is a long ways away from its all-time highs. So I'd say I'm a buyer of pullbacks on Adobe.
Quiet, 14,000 shares have traded. If you want to take a stab here, you are off the lows of yesterday's session. Wow, 426.96. So you're stepping out $8. Maybe get a couple other lows in this area to make sure you got a firm buyer at 430 and under. But it's just once again, it's one of these charts where, boy, you look at, since mid-May, man, this thing is just, what a rally. I got to sell it. And then you take a look at the monthlies and you say, wow, 699.54. all-time high. This puppy's just getting going here. So seller at 440, recent high of the move 440.38.
All right, I'm going to do one more. Let's take a look at
Sure.
the down gap here, and then we'll wrap up on the gappers list. I do have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. We have a guest in the back that I want to bring on.
Ooh,
He's
nice.
pretty good. He's a CMT. I know him pretty close, and he's a good friend of Ryan Dietrich. So you
I
guys
like
know
special guests.
any friend of Ryan Dietrich, I definitely would love to have him on here. Let's take a look at the down gap here. You see NVIDIA showing up there. Is this the turnaround top for NVIDIA? Did we already see it at 419?
Yeah, I think so, to be honest. I think it actually did top out. Now, is that the all-time high? Who knows? But I do think we have just went way too far, way too fast. We're talking about a stock that was $100 7 months ago. It's $400 now. Its market cap went from $250 billion to $1 trillion. I mean, it kissed over the trillion, and obviously, now it's coming off here. I think it did top out. I don't know if you're ever going to fill its gap like down to 300, but I
Wow.
think it needs a break. It needs it needs a break. So yeah, I'm with you. I think it could have topped out.
I mean, I think you just got to respect that gap area. I mean, that would have been something that would have kept you in Facebook for a long time. The low on that gap day, I mean, it's a ways away. That's down in the 366 handle. Really tight range yesterday. I mean, for NVIDIA to have less than a 10-point range. So, buyers and sellers coming together here. I've continued to mention the all-time closing high as like the level of levels, and that would have fared you pretty well because you hit that closing high on the day that it went to 419.38. Was that that was after an upgrade? That was after the report. So that 401.11 number came into play 3 times after that. Now sellers are stepping down here. Let's call you got to respect this 395.65, and now looks like you're going to have your third lower high